Hello, how are you guys? Welcome to another episode of Money Mondays. My name is Joel, my lovely wife, Anna. So we're gonna bring down a little bit right now because we are filming this Money Mondays video right after we had some just not crazy, it's just crazy news, I guess. Crazy news, yeah. So we just got notified that our debit cards were used fraudulently. So thank goodness that our bank sends these notifications when you
pretty quickly. There were several transactions.
Yeah, but they send it pretty quickly, and they check in with you, making sure that you actually did purchase these items because they were big expenses. And instantly, bing! I was like, uh-oh. So I went to get Anna. I'm like, honey, we got an issue. So I checked it out. Sure enough, actually had negatively drawn our bank account. And let me tell you guys, we have not had a negative bank account for years. I'm talking about years, guys. So instantly, you know, I kept my cool. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be fine. And we do not use our debit card very often at all. There are now things that, because we have gone out of debt, that we're being a little bit more lax about, as far as, you know, being strict on our, you know, all cash. So because we've established the good habits, you know, we try to use our debit card for certain things. For instance, gas, we've talked about in the past. I used my debit card this month for gas because I'm like, okay, we're going to track it again, see how it goes. And we're good with our spending. So in this instance, we discovered that when we use, I don't know how it happened, but somebody used or either stole our debit card number either through a reader, that's most likely what it is, and had started charging really big numbers. I mean, like, there's a $650 like transaction, another 641, a 700 and something. Someone tried to rent a car at Enterprise, and they were actually, like, I guess the fraudulent protection person said that they're probably testing it out. Like they were
testing it at first, and they had you know, like 825 and 750, but then they would like cancel those and
or get refunded. Yeah,
it would go back to our account. So he said those were more likely the testing to see, is this going to actually work, and then they went out and actually did it.
Right. So that being said, we're really fresh off of that emotion, and it was kind of
like literally 30 seconds ago.
Like, well, not 30 seconds, but like a couple minutes ago. So we decided, why not film our Money Monday video and talk about cash and using cash, guys, and the importance of using cash. So we, for a long time, guys, have preached and have done this. We went to using cash exclusively, except for online transactions. Every once in a while, we would use a debit card. Just either maybe we were lazy or we forgot, but we were very disciplined about it. So
yeah, it was still in our budget.
It was still in our budget. So today, after going through this fiasco, you know, we're reminded of the importance of use cash, and we want to encourage you guys to do the same. Now, when we use our debit card, because we have all the same, well, actually, strike that, reverse it. You know, you use your debit card, and you have the option. Anna does this sometimes, or most of the times. She'll use it every time. She does it every time. Yeah. She uses it as a credit card, right? Because then you have to sign for it, and it has all the debit cards have all the same protections that most credit cards do. So for instance, as we are living right now in this example, we got to speak to a representative. We talked about it, like, oh, okay, yeah, these are very out of the norm for us, since we either pull cash, we write checks, or have things electronically debited from our account. These are very uncommon activities for our bank account. So we were very grateful that they immediately, you know, said, hey, this is what's going on. So sure enough, within 12 hours, we'll have all the money back. And that's a good thing. But it's a scary thing, because you're like, oh man, you feel violated. Like somebody was trying to, and I think it was actually Anna's card. Because she got the notification, the people called. And it's just, it stinks, guys. It stinks, because it's like, remember when we got our radio stolen?
Oh yeah.
From our van. We felt so violated that someone was in there, took our stuff, had the you know, the ill intent to just be mean and like steal something like that. It's like, what are these people thinking? Why are they doing this? It just stinks. So you know, whatever those people were going through, for whatever reason, why they had to feel the need to steal something or rent a car,
Rent a car, buy pretty dresses,
buy dresses and makeup and stuff like a lot of expensive stuff.
Like, I hope
whatever.
you're bringing those to me. I never buy
gifts.
things like that.
That being said, guys, when you use cash, let's talk about that really quickly. Here's some cash. You know, mind you, it's only $3. Pretend it's $300. Okay, that'd be better. It was $300.
$3 is more where we're at.
That's where we're at. Let's be realistic, guys. But guys, I don't know if you knew this, but when you actually use cash in your hands and you have the feeling of it, it's a lot harder for you to spend it. So let's say Anna is out shopping the town and she's like, okay, I need to buy something, a dress. Well, she's gonna think twice handing over that money and be a little bit more budget conscious when she's using cash as opposed to using a debit card or a credit card.
It's harder to let go of.
That's right. And let's face it, guys, when you use the credit card or a debit card, right? People don't even think about it, right? We've talked about this in the past. It doesn't even trigger the pain sensors in your brain, but when you use hard, cold cash, it does, because you're like, ooh, you think twice about actually spending that money. In this Money Mondays, we just want to encourage you guys to try using cash. If you've never done it before, like what we do is, we get paid. Every time we get paid, we have our budget now. And you guys, this is the first Money Mondays in the month of April. So if you haven't done a budget, guys, it's a really good opportunity to look at doing that. It's a really good way to start getting control of your finances. And when you start doing a budget, you actually end up getting a raise because you realize, hey, I'm cutting here, I'm cutting here, I'm cutting here. I actually have money. Go ahead and try that, guys. And when you get paid, allocate what you're going to be using for different categories in your budget. Toiletries, food, gas, things like that, and take the money out. Write yourself a check, get some cash out, put it in envelopes, and now you have your money. And this is a good lesson for us, again, just to not be so lax about using our debit card and use that hard cold cash so that we don't ever have issues of fraud.
And guys, if you're worried about carrying around a lot of cash, don't carry around a lot of cash. Like, it's not like we're carrying around hundreds and hundreds of dollars. No. Like, we get out our grocery money, we go to the grocery store, we spend the money, we come home. Exactly. Like, I'm not just walking around the mall with hundreds of dollars in my purse,
Nope.
So, you also want to use caution there. We leave a lot of the cash in our bank until we actually need it.
Right.
And then we do fill envelopes if they're needing to be filled and they get left at home or in, wherever we need them. So it's not like we're walking around carrying lots of cash. So if that makes you nervous, don't do it. You don't have to do it. You can budget it and take it out of your bank account, put it in the envelope, and go to the store and buy what you need.
So anyways, thanks for checking out today's Money Mondays. Very simple, short to the point topic. Use cash, guys.
Don't steal.
Don't steal. Don't steal. And do a budget, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you for the next Money Mondays next week and throughout the week for different videos.